everybody. We are today at the Honey Haven Farm. We are going to be talking with John, the owner, and he's going to tell us all about the pumpkins. Hey, John.
How are you?
Fine, how are
Good.
you?
All about pumpkins.
All about pumpkins.
Pumpkins were raised years ago by farmers as a third crop or a second crop. They'd throw the seeds in their cornfield, and a few pumpkins would grow. They'd gather them and put them in the barn. And of course, the wife would steal a few to make pumpkin pie, but they used them to feed the animals. There's some medicinal purposes to pumpkins years ago. They actually are a natural dewormer for animals. So they put them in the bottom of their hay mows and cover them with hay so they wouldn't freeze. Then they'd feed them all winter to their animals.
Oh, that's interesting.
That and the joy when you were farming in the field and you were picking your corn by hand and all of a sudden you stumbled over a large pumpkin. Well, it was a bonus. That was fun. So it made farming more interesting for the kids and stuff at that time. Today it's a little different. We plant our pumpkins with larger machinery, corn planters. I probably have about 15 acres this year, and I raise all sizes. I like the large ones for the jack-o'-lanterns, for the people that come here to pick your own. Then we raise a lot of the smaller ones like you see behind me here. Pie pumpkins, decorative pumpkins. There's thousands of kinds of pumpkins. So I don't raise quite all of them. I got some neighbors that raise pumpkins, and they do a little better job than I do on some of them. So we work back and forth and share. So, okay.
Okay, so we're going to go out and you're going to show us all about it, right?
Right, sure.
Okay.
Sounds like fun. This is where I grew up. Whenever I talk to an old guy that I worked on a farm when I was a kid, and they're smiling. Mm-hmm. That was the best time of their lives. Okay, the American public, the general public, they want to come back to the farm. They want to get in touch with agriculture again. That's something they either don't know, they read about in books.
Right.
But now when they get a chance to come out here to the farm and see the things the way they are and meet the people and see the animals, they get a touch back to what we all came from at one time, that touch to the earth. So our focus is family. This stop here on the farm tour, just to stop to show you some of the crops that we raise on Honey Haven. We have the cornfields over here, which we use for feed for the animals, also as a cash crop. And then one of our cornfields is our corn maze. This is where you try your luck at finding your way through an 8 or 10 acre field and find your way back out. A lot of people enjoy that. I think a lot of people like it because they didn't have the luxury that I had growing up, that I could go in a cornfield anytime I wanted to. And people come in. Yesterday I met two girls. They came out of the corn maze about dark, or it was late, the last people out. And they said the first time they'd ever been in a corn maze, ever walked in a cornfield. Well, there's something I took for granted because everybody knows what a cornfield is, but they don't. And there again, people are trying to get back to nature. This field on this side is alfalfa. My daughter has a flock of sheep, and we raise hay for them, and my horses and cows and things. So we still are diverse. We rotate the crops with the pumpkins and things that we have to have. And then the produce that we grow for our farm market in the summer, the sweet corn and other vegetables. So we try to keep a rotation. The earth's important to us. This was my granddad's farm, my dad's farm, and now it's mine. Some people say, you own this farm? Yes, I guess I do, but I like to think that I'm just the caretaker. My dad was a caretaker. My granddad was a caretaker. Now it's my turn to be the caretaker. we've only got one earth. We have to take care of it. So we always try to do the best we can to preserve the soil and make it nutritious for next year's crop. Okay, let's move on to another spot. This is our stop here in the pumpkin field. This is where everybody likes to go. Everybody loves pumpkins. Like this one. Just happens to be sitting right here. This one needs a good home. But anyhow, what do we do with pumpkins? Well, after we get them raised, there's numerous things we do with pumpkins. A lot of people like to eat them. Anybody had pumpkin pie? Yep. Pumpkin cookies? Pumpkin rolls. Oh, our famous pumpkin ice cream. Good.
Delicious.
People fry the seeds and eat the seeds. They're pretty good too.
I like that way.
We use them for animal feed. My little pigs you saw in the petting zoo, they will get pumpkins the rest of the winter. But the biggest thing I think we use on pumpkins is carving. Jack-o'-lanterns. I think everybody knows what jack-o'-lanterns are. That's one of their favorite things to do with pumpkins. So, I sometimes like to demonstrate how to carve a pumpkin. Now, I'm not sure everybody does it the same way, but this is one way I'd like to show you. Okay, if I was doing the school tour, at this time I would ask the boys and girls, what do we do with this pumpkin? Well, I think we need to put a face on it, right?
I agree.
Yep. How about an eye? Let's start with an eye. I know a lot of you cut it open and take the seeds out. That takes too long and it's messy. I'm going to do the short version. So, let's take and put an eye. Oh, baby, he's a tough little guy. There we go. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
That looks real good.
Yeah. Is that enough?
I feel like it might need another eye.
Think it needs another one? Yeah, okay. We'll try another one over here. And I think we're going to stay with the triangles today. Sometimes we use squares or stars. You make your own pumpkin the way you want to. Yeah. Now are we done?
No, I think we're missing a nose.
By gosh, she looks pretty good. I never told you the whole finish of this one. It's going to surprise you too. So, we're going to put this cute little nose. I always sometimes model it after one of the students on the wagon. Like, we're going to put your nose on this pumpkin. Well, then they get a little bit embarrassed. What do you think of that? Hey. Are we done?
Oh, no, we're missing.
Oh, we need a
mouth.
mouth.
A mouth, yes.
All right, let's just see. You like a big smile or a little smile?
I think bigger better.
Bigger the better?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Man, boy, this guy's hard. Or else I'm getting weak. Listen to him cracking. Should we put a tooth in him?
Yeah.
One? Let's go one tooth.
Let's go with one, yeah.
I haven't done this for a while. Time for me to get back into practice. All right. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's your tooth? There we go. All right.
Isn't that on the wrong side? Shouldn't we be over there?
No, that's the right side.
That's super cute.
But we forgot one thing. This little boy pumpkin or girl pumpkin?
I don't know. Which one are you going to make it?
Yeah, we have to give it a name.
Okay.
This is when I ask the class what the name is. You know what I get 9 times out of 10?
Orange.
Jack.
Jack.
Well, let's make it a little girl pumpkin today.
Super cute.
So, the reason I carved this pumpkin this way, I have a brother that married a girl from England. In fact, he's in England right now. And this is the way that the British people a lot of times will carve their pumpkins. They use the nose or the stem as a feature on the face. She taught me this, and I show it to other people just for curiosity.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. That's very
May give you a new look at how to carve your pumpkin this year. Here at Honey Haven, we are open weekdays, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Partial. Some things are open, some things aren't. In the evening from 3 to 7. That way people can come out after school. Some people work weekends and they can't come on Saturday and Sunday. And it gives them a time to come, say, do the corn maze, pick pumpkins, check out the animal zoo, shoot the corn guns and corn cannons. And then Saturday and Sunday we're open full-fledged with all the concession trailers running. Of course, you got the world famous pumpkin ice cream.
It's very good.
You've had it, I'm sure.
Had
yeah,
it.
You know it's pretty good. Apple dumplings, pumpkin and apple donuts. My son-in-law does those. And then a couple concession trailers that put some really good sandwiches, haystacks, veggie wraps, and all kinds of goodies. But we do that on the weekend along with the rides. And also this year we're featuring just a horse wagon ride, as long as the weather permits. And we'll, people can load up and go around on those until the horses get too tired they can't go any farther. People seem to enjoy that. So if you guys get a chance, come out and see us at Honey Haven Farm.
All right, thank you. Okay, before we end, we always ask 3 questions.
Okay.
First question. How do you know if a pumpkin is ready for carving? How
Ready
will the
for
little
carving?
ones? How will the little ones know?
Generally, if they're ripe and picked, orange or whatever color they're supposed to be, there are white pumpkins, tan pumpkins. If they're green, although I've seen people carve green pumpkins, they buy them here out of the field. If they find a green one, sometimes that's exactly what they want. You can carve them most any time. If you carve them and keep them carved too long, they rot quicker in the warm weather. So a lot of people wait till like a week or two before Halloween if they want to keep it for Halloween. But it's just a gourd. Most of the time you can tell the ripeness by the stem. This is nice and firm and hard. Sometimes they're soft and green, and that wouldn't be as ready. But it wouldn't hurt making a face in it. It just won't have the longevity that you'll get with a ripe pumpkin. This will go about 2 to 3 weeks, and then it's going to start twisting up and not quite so pretty anymore.
Okay, second question. What is your favorite way to eat a pumpkin?
To eat?
Mm-hmm. Cookies or
pie,
ice cream?
oh man,
Pie.
ice cream, cookies. Favorite?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with pie.
Yeah, I agree.
Pie's the winner. This is where I invite all the ladies on the wagon, the moms and the teachers. If you're going to treat me today for this nice hayride, I like pies.
Should have known that. All right, and last question. What is your favorite Halloween candy?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Snickers are pretty good.
Yeah.
Snickers.
My favorite too.
Yeah. Them's the best.
All right. We want to thank you so much for letting us come out and doing a tour. It was so educational, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.